Hi there, it's Maria from the Tarot Shop here, and as you can see from the video, we've got the August Tarot card reflection. Now, if you haven't seen this before, every single month I work with the tarot card that's relevant to that month. So this month it's a Strength card, and that's quite simply because it is the card number 8 for August. And then we tap into that gorgeous energy and we work with the Strength card. It's a great time to do a reading that allows you to work with the energy, and that's the reason we do it. Now, this is actually, you're not expected to read this. This is attached, so I will be attaching this to the video, and this is basically the reading. I've popped it here and then some information about the Strength card. Now, it's a 3-card spread. We're actually going to use you can see we've got the infinity here, and that's what we've done here. So the Strength card is, when it comes in a reading, the Strength card is very much about recognizing our weaknesses and our vulnerabilities. And as a result of that, they get tested and we become empowered. So when you work through a period of time in your life when you have the Strength, you always leave that episode far more empowered and stronger, and not always necessarily from an external point of view, but certainly from an internal point of view, you are stronger. You know when they say that which does not kill us makes us stronger, and it's that kind of energy. Some people don't like it because they say, well, actually, it's really quite trying. But I don't want you to see it like that. I want you to see that the Strength card is very much about taming the beast within, and sometimes taming the beast without. And it's a really good time to look at how you can empower yourself and how you can make. So you can see from the 3-card spread here, I've put number 1, vulnerability. So where do I feel vulnerable in my life? That's the question that you would ask for card 1, or the answer you would have for card 1. Card 2 is emerging strength. So what strength is growing within me? So where am I vulnerable? Where do I feel vulnerable? What strength is growing within me? And then the 3rd card and the final one is, what is my next courageous step? So you want to be nice and courageous like the lion. And during this period of time, as I said, it's an empowering exercise. So we pop the Strength at the top of the thing, and I want to do it, and I'm just going to give you an example. I'm going to do it on myself just so that you can see what I mean and that I'm not talking crazy. Okay, so I want to know, how can I work? I'm going to ask the cards, how can I work with the Strength energy for the month of August? You know, what is it where do I feel vulnerable? Where is my strength? What's growing? And actually, what next steps can I take to kind of step into this power? So if you're feeling very vulnerable and very, I don't like the word weak, but if you're feeling less than strong at the moment, this is a really good time to work with this energy, and the cards will answer you. Okay, so for me, where do I feel vulnerable? And this is card 1. Number 2 is, where is my strength? Where is my emerging strength? And then the 3rd card is, what is my next courageous step? So for card number 1, you can see, where do I feel vulnerable? Now, the King of Swords is about taking responsibility for your thoughts. So I do feel vulnerable sometimes because, you know, mental health is a challenge for all of us at the most time. But me, I have a very busy brain. So I need to make sure that I control it. So this is a vulnerability for me. And then you look at, what strength can I do? And actually, one of the things I can do is recognize the opportunities that I have, the opportunities at work. So maybe it would be good to focus on other things, to take the noise away from the head and to focus on the opportunities and practical things that you can do. And then the next courageous step that I could take is knowledge. So this is about learning how to handle it. So maybe the cards would suggest, in order to become empowered and to step into that energy, ruling my mind, look at some opportunities. So the strength that's growing is actually recognizing I have this strength to seize opportunities and work with them. And then the courageous step, the next thing I need to do is to learn how to deal with this, so that I can then do a little bit more and to tap into this strength. I hope that makes sense to you. You have to read it very much and stick into the card's energy to answer the question. So you don't really, if you do find that this position here doesn't make a lot of sense, you can throw another card on it. You can do what we call add a clarifying card. So if I didn't understand that, if I didn't understand, okay, what is my vulnerability? We've got the King of Swords. So what is it necessarily? Let's see if we can throw some more light on that. And actually, it's with regards to grief. And for those of you who know that I lost my mum and I lost my nan, so it could be that actually that part of my brain, maybe I need to learn a little bit more about how to deal with it and to actually focus on the practical side of life, you know, on the things that we need to do. So I hope that's worked. I hope that's helped you, rather. I really do urge you. It's an amazing thing. If you think, actually, I don't want to do this month because it's, you know, I think you will, because it's really enlightening. That makes a lot of sense to me. And I hope that when you do it, it makes a lot of sense to you too. I'd love to know what you think of these videos. I think they're quite a good little thing to work with. And then obviously we have one every month. So thanks very much for your time. Bye-bye.